Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see a team from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on a conference rival from the American, the North Texas Mean Green. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. And the Black Knights will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So North Texas offense will start this game off with the football. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Creates a little space. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes a stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll put him in play from the 41 on first down. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and...
Ernie on the Jets. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
North Texas really has it going on offense. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it behind the line. It's Vaughn.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Sends it back in motion. He'll ride his man on the option.
Well, obviously, a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make...
Turning it on! Wide open spaces. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Inside. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights!
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show, or listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it.
He's loose. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Touch pass on the right. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had...
Got some room in under the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Fullback's got it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Yeah, and the defensive line, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. It's Lefevre. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know.
Oh, he's got some space. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24.
Well, this offense they started the drive with great field position. They're being methodical here. They're not hitting the home run necessarily and scoring these big explosive touchdowns, but they're getting third down conversions. They're staying on the field. They do a nice job there running the football. They look like they're in control. That's a good sign.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking downfield on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mean Green. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Leaves it with the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Black Knights will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Lowers those pads.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Great place to start for this offense. Give to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the option. Now the toss. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Army! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Anytime the pitchman is able to score on these option-type plays, there has to be great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely textbook, and that's what allowed the running back to go score.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over LSU. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's piled up 76 yards rushing in this game and getting closer to 1,400 for the season. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone here. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down.
It's a seam wide open. Lots of running room. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. North Texas really has it going on offense. Right back to the well. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the 1st down.
Toss to the outside. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd. Gets the back moving. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. With the catch, it's Coleman. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? Quarterback on the move, still looking. Oh, better look out! Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And they're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun 1st half?
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Right to margin. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys want to take the lead. He'll set up the throw. Complete out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, trying to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Looking for room. It's Hawkins. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Now on the option. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's in. So now it's 2nd and long. Just going to keep it after the snap. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Black Knights. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over North Carolina. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Going with the ground game left. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
The Mean Green now facing the meanest of problems on third down. Trying to get the corner. There he goes. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Texas really has it going on offense. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to fall back on this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on fourth down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Turning on the Jets. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Here we go. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Texas comes to the line on third and short. They'll try to run for it. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, North Texas. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Turning it on!
That is a crazy sequence of... Because if you're the defense, you're feeling yourself after getting that sack on first down. Now you've got them in second in California, thinking you're going to do it again, and you let him get out the gate. The speed shows up. He somehow is able to make people miss, use the speed, get to the sticks. That kills you as a defense.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, that's an awesome job by the defense there. Anticipating quick throw, but how about the pressure hitting the quarterback? Really, no shot for a completion there.
The give to the back. Wide open spaces. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Line gets set. First down. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the lone running back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Spins away from the defense. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Guys, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
And they trust their kicker, and he drills it. He drills it, ties this game up early in the 4th quarter. Man, this one looks like it's going to be a great finish. We're all knotted up.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
North Texas to the line with a 1.5 miles to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Motion from the back. Running to Green. He's loose. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Trying the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. How about this job by the defense? A well-disguised blitz by the free safety results in a sack.
And you don't blitz the free safety much because he's a guy that stays back usually. But what do? You said well-disguised. That's what you got to do. You got to make it look like you're dropping for a pass, bring the blitz. Offensive line was full. He comes flying through there, untouched, gets the sack.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got him in the flat. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for it all. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
After that incompletion here, tied in the 4th quarter, you've got a decision to make with this field position. Do you want to stay aggressive and try and go win this game now and bleed a little bit more clock? Or do you trust your defense if you punt this away to get you the ball back so you can still win?
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Got his man on the right. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some. Board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Toss sweep to the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this first down, try and eat the clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you quickly for one more opportunity?
Pocket breaking down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. We've got a tie game, and this defense will try to keep it that way with just a few minutes left. They'll start this drive going to the air. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Here comes the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Texas will have to punt it away. A low line drive and short kick. He could almost smell the red zone from where he made that fair catch, but it is tremendous field position for this offense. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They've put themselves in prime position right here, Jesse, to have a chance to win the game.
So how about this offensive line, David? Can they get some push? Because you're expecting them now to run the football to help the kicker.
You're in a great situation. You're not in a rush. You don't have to hurry up. You know what you need to go out here, lead the clock, and kick the game-winning field goal.
Not much time left, but the offense has a shot to end this one in regulation. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. Big celebration, and understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. And if you list the priorities here, Jesse, first thing, get your kicker into his comfort zone.
It's a balance here between being conservative and being aggressive. You know that a field goal obviously puts you in a position to win this game, but, David, I don't hate being aggressive here either.
No, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm not leaving it up to my kicker if I have a choice. I trust my offense. I make the plays I know I can make. I watch the clock, but I stay aggressive.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Setting up the screen. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's going up top here late in the game. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, real.